G'day lawnies, welcome to Lawnporn. Get your lawn on. My name's Matthew Dorm. This video is about getting your lawn to pop for Christmas Day. Get your lawn on. Now before we get into the guts of the video, I just wanted to say Merry Christmas to everybody and thanks for the support throughout the year. 2021 is going to be a great year for Lawnporn. Anyway, if you're enjoying what you're seeing here at Lawnporn, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, it helps me grow. Alright, 5 more days to go to Christmas. You want your lawn popping and looking the best it can look. When we're talking about lawn pop, we are really talking about liquid iron. You might notice that green light really pops up quite heavy late in the program for December, and the reason is that iron and green light and the Lawnporn Charger as well, which is another liquid iron product we have, is just the bee's knees for getting deep dark green in your lawn. So this is over and above what I've got in the program, which is a free download on lawnpornonline.com, and you can use these tips for any time that you really want your lawn to pop. It doesn't have to be just Christmas Day. You just really need to have the growing season happening for you, obviously. So Charger and green light really features in this little plan. Why? Because they're both liquid iron. The way Charger is different to green light is that it really tries to force growth. It's also got growth hormones in there to get the plant going, and the idea is to really get the leaf going very, very quickly and nice and dark, and that's why it's got iron in it. Green light's a little bit different. It's a little bit more concentrated in its iron. Idea is that it's not causing surge growth, so you're not mowing out your lawn. So here's the little plan, here's the trick that I like to use. The things you do in the last 5 days up to Christmas is really, really important, but also more important is what you do the 5 days before that 5 day. If you want to stick around and watch that, you can, but otherwise I'm just going to get into it, tell you what to do, straight out, right up, right now, without any filming or doing anything, so you can write it down. Christmas time, we're all busy, and we just got to go, don't we? Day 1, do a Charger 300ml tank mix with root builder, 100ml in your tank, spray it down, don't water it in. Day 2, give it a light chop and make sure you do your edges. After you've done that edge and mow, give it a nice big deep drink for an hour at least. That'll satisfy your moisture requirements going right up to Christmas Day. Day 3, green light, 350ml, root builder, 100ml. Day 4, give it a nice little light mow. That's the day before Christmas. And day 5, you'll have a beautiful lawn Christmas Day. Now my lawn is really looking the business here. It's got a couple of areas that need to grow in still, as you can see, but it's starting to get that real low, tight look. That PGR is definitely helping. So the last 5 days I attacked it quite hard, and if you want to stick around and see what I did, stick around and watch the rest of the video. So look at the results Charger are doing. It is dark green. It is growing madly. Excuse a bit of the leaf litter on top, but these results are insane. It's looking so good. Now this is my little idea to get rid of the rabbits, but unfortunately this hasn't worked. It's noisy and everything. The rabbits don't care, and you can see the damage they're doing. They're leaving their trademarks behind. The gap between the two lawns, they're starting to fill in. They're not too far off at all. So it's nice and early again. It's going to be a 36-degree day. What is it, 11 more days to Christmas? It's coming all too quickly. Look, it's the middle of the month, and this is the time that I dedicate to my soil amendments. I'm going to be putting down humic and amino acid and watering that in. Humic acid will improve the cation exchange capacity in the soil, so it'll hold on to the nutrients and give it to the plant when it's ready. And the amino acid, well, that's the building blocks of life. They're involved in the process of the growth of the plant, and having them readily available is much better than not having them at all. So as per the recommendation, I've got a bit of extra water in there. So I'm doing about 4 or 5 passes at a guess. Put in about 4 times the amount of water that I usually do. Now, I didn't put this product in with any moist. My soil is handling the water really well. It's getting into the soil profile. The water's easily staying at the root zone. Look, if I did put some moist in, it would be 100 mils just to help it get into the soil profile, but like I said, my soil's champion soil at the moment, so it doesn't need that assistance. Now let's water that product in, shall we? So 30 minutes each zone, that'll be beautiful. And up she comes. Lovely. All right, well, we'll see how the day goes. After that dries up, you know, I might tickle it with a mow. Yeah, and I couldn't help myself. It was nice and dry at 2 o'clock, and look, I could have done a lighter mow, but I've decided I've got enough time up to Christmas for it to recover, so I've hit it again a little bit harder. Now I'm sort of getting into the mojo of my area and doing the edge pass first, and then getting into my pattern. This mower is an attacking mower at 6mm. It really shows the power of the Charger, and shows that the PGR at the light application probably wasn't enough. Really hitting it quite hard. This mower's taking off a lot of the colour, but there's plenty of time for recovery to Christmas. And it was handling it a lot better at 6mm this time when I did it about 4 days ago. Wow, it is hot. Giving another hard tap at 6mm. Yeah, starting to line up, starting to thicken up, starting to fill in, starting to look good. It's going through a bit of growing pains, going from 8-9mm to 6mm. My height around Christmas time will be 8mm, because I don't want to do a mow and having it look thatchy. I just want it to grow back into 8mm just with less problems. But straight after Christmas, boom, I'll be doing a mini reno and a nice level out with some sand to get this perfectly flat and going for that low mow. The shed's come today, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, I've got a couple of mowers coming this week, so it's going to be a flat out week. It has been a crazy day. Got up in the morning, nice and early, did the humic and amino, wet that in. The lawn dried out around about 2 o'clock in the afternoon or something, and mowed it. And I hit it hard again, certainly moving, so I need the control of the PGR. Looking at the weather for the next 4 days, it's going to be cooler here, strong southerly winds all the time. So this is the last little bit of weather where it's not going to be too windy for the application. It's been 40 degrees here today, and the time now is 8 o'clock, 8 PM on the dot, and the temperature's now dropped to 32. This is why I'm putting down my green light application now with, I'm going quite a high rate of PGR, 10 mils of PGR. Really want to dig in that control. I'm going to get this green light down, it'll darken this up. Within a couple of days, I'm still going to get growth over the next few days, pretty similar to what the last 4 days has been. That's okay, I don't mind that. What's today? Monday. After about Wednesday, Thursday, that PGR will really start taking effect and keep it nice and low. It's been a little bit forced again by the weather. I must say the last 3 months has been absolutely crazy weather. This is all part of the fun of lawning. It's what makes it interesting. Takes me about 30 seconds with this tool.
Showing you some the dog needs.
My daughter is getting a dog next year.
Here's the medal, and it's got Tom.
Oh, is that so he knows who he is?
Yeah.
Yeah. And here's the cubby house.
Is that Tom's kennel?
Yeah, there's a thing you can walk.
Oh, that's a lead.
Lead, yeah. Oh, look.
What's that?
He needs food and some bucket of water.
Very good.
Tom will love bucket of water. There's a dog's rug for the kennel, for the cubby house.
Well, anyway, getting back to the PGR. My mow was, about 6 hours ago, so that's pretty good. You shouldn't mow within 6 hours before doing PGR or 6 hours after doing PGR. And obviously don't irrigate for at least an hour after it, but I won't be irrigating till tomorrow morning. Alright, so this is 4 days after I did that hard mow, and then I did the humic and amino acid, and then I'd put down green light and PGR later on in the day. It's coming back magnificently. So the next day what I did is I actually did a Scarify with the Scarify cartridge on the Allet. I did have it going, but the video wasn't working and I didn't record it. It's got all these little things. to dig out the thatch. The whole lawn dug out probably about half a bucket of thatch. I'll give you a quick demo of it. You're right there, Heidi? Also picks up these little leaves and everything like that. I'll do a full review of this in the coming weeks, but first indications of it is that it's not too bad. As you can see, that's nipping into the sward a bit. It picked up those leaves and it's quite sort of brown looking. It's picking up some of the green as well, but basically it's picking up the thatch that's underneath, all those brown bits. So nothing too hectic with the mow. Set a fair bit higher. I'm not even going to worry about a catcher. It's just a light clip now. Then in a couple of days' time, when the wind's a bit down, I will do another green light, and that'll get me through to Christmas quite nicely. Anyway, let's do this. Yeah, come on, say something, Heidi.
If you're watching this, make sure you don't use devices and you don't use food. Thank you.
So this is looking lovely now. Nice, flat, smooth, 8mm. That mower hardly touched it. It's starting to show the lines up quite nicely. This area has not had a single top dress yet. It is a little bit lumpy here and there, but after Christmas, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get nice and flat with the top dress and get it very, very low, around about 3-4 mil, and do some putting and have some fun. Almost growing in. Yeah, it's all starting to come together and look fantastic. Get your lawn on.